Hi, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Minecraft in Scratch. So I'm just going to open Scratch real quick, and then I already have one of these versions. I just wanted to teach you guys on YouTube this. So I'm using Vidyard for this. So I am just starting out, and so I gotta open my backpack, and then I have a bunch of these costumes. So I'm gonna drag Sprite really quick. The Sprite, it has all my coding, and I'm just gonna leave it here for now. So this is what it does. So I'm just gonna leave it here, hide it, and then for now I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna delete it right now. So I am gonna paint a sprite. Paint a sprite, and then add the costumes from my backpack. So I'm gonna grab the grass costume, the dirt costume that I made, the stone costume, the coal costume, and the iron costume. So I'm just going to show you how I made these real quick. Oh, that's the grass costume. It's not going to have, okay. So I just have this for my grass block. It's a little boring. It has a pale green, and so this does not work if you're painting like this. So you're going to have to convert it to bitmap mode, zoom in a lot, and then change your size to 1, and then you can do pixel art, unless you don't want to do pixel art. Then that's my dirt block, stone block, coal block, and iron block. So let's get started. So I'm just going to put in this thing, and so we're going to start out with play clicked, and then go to pen. So we're going to need pen. So it's going to start out with the go to, and it's going to go to I gotta change the size to 400 since I did pixel art. So I'm gonna, when play clicked, go to, the sprite is at 296. So we don't want it to go there. We want it to go right in the corner of right here. And then I am going to go to where it is right now. Delete this. Then I have a set height. So we're going to need a variable called height. The sprite only, okay. And then hide it. And I'm just going to drag this whole coding thing into the backdrop for now, so I don't have this tiles thing. So then it's going to repeat, set height to pick random. Let's do, so it's low, so 1 to 15. So it doesn't do anything right now, but you can move it still, but when you press play, it goes to this spot. So then we're going to add a repeat 32, because that's how much I used for the last time I did this. Repeat 32. Oh, and this is how, and I learned this from FunNet. You can find his video on YouTube. Just search how to make a terrain generator in Scratch. So then I'm going to do switch costume to, not iron, switch costume to stone. And there's this funny thing where you can switch it to a variable, which I wouldn't use because I don't know how to use that. And you can also make it harder and do more coding if you're bored, and just do costume, make a variable called costume, and then do a lot of ifs, and if costume equals blank, then switch to costume something. But I'm not going to do that right now. I may do that if this doesn't work. I'll teach you how to do that. So then I'm going to repeat in this, repeat height. So I'm just going to delete my variable because I don't want it. So I'm just going to right click it, delete it. So repeat height, then stamp with pen really quick. I think that's how I do it. I did stamp and then change Y by 16. So stamp, change Y by 16, like this, and just double check it's on the coding like that. Okay. And then this is just for the coal coating. I'm going to do that later. But for now, we're just going to do the regular stuff. So switch costume to, whoopsie, I'm doing this wrong. Switch costume to dirt. Stamp. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. I keep on doing stuff that I don't want to do. Wait, let me just double check it's like that. Oh, repeat 2. I need to repeat 2. So then you're going to place your repeat 2 right here. Oopsie. Repeat 2. And then change Y by, oopsie. This needs to go here. Then change Y by 16. And this is what it does. So then I'm going to do switch costume to grass, and then do pen, stamp, change X by 16, and then set Y to negative 171, I think. But let's check if that's my Y coordinate right now. Yep. And then this is what it does, but it generates a blink terrain. So it doesn't go up and down. So I'm just going to go into here. Then you're going to need set height to height plus pick random negative 1 to 1. So we're going to get the pick random out, a plus operator, a set height operator, and then I think I had to stage height to height, plus pick random negative 1 to 1. Then it generates the terrain, but we want it to generate right away so it doesn't have to load. So it's pretty low right now. So we're going to change this to 10 so it's higher. But if you want, you can keep it at that. I'm just going to try 5 actually. So that's how high it is. So I'm going to actually do like 2 to, let's do 10. And then that's pretty good. And then we're going to add, whoa, it's kind of cool. So, oopsie, I don't want to delete all that coding. And then drag this over here. So it generates a terrain now. But we also want it to just generate right away. If you want, you can do it like this. Render. So we're going to actually need when play clicked render. So we don't want to when play clicked actually, because then we can't make it go right away and make it just do like that. So we're going to edit our block and then do run screen without refresh. and then it just makes it. And then we're going to need an if block, forever block, and a when play clicked block. So we're going to need an and. X position equals X and Y position equals so for X position 240 and for Y position negative 171 and Y position right there. And then we're going to need switch costume to stone and stamp, so we don't see that. Stamp. Maybe we don't need stamp. Let's see if it works right away. There. So we're actually going to do let's try repeat 30 and see if that's better. Yep, that's good. Actually, I'm just gonna do 31. So there's not that thing there. Okay, so I'm gonna do 10 to 15. Whoops, I don't want that. Pop. Okay, there, and then it just loads like that. Okay, now we're gonna add the last thing for this part, and then I'm gonna do part 2, which is on the character movement. So I'm gonna do, one sec, I just gotta brighten this up because my computer's about to die. So we're gonna do switch costume to pick random in this area. Switch costume to pick random 3 to, let me see what the costume is. 3 to 4. Whoopsie. Switch to costume 3 to 4. That should not be doing all that iron. That's weird. Let's just not do that whole thing for now. That's weird. I'm just gonna do this erase all really quick. Shouldn't be doing this. Okay. This is weird. Okay. This is a weird glitch. Let me see. Okay. So I'm just gonna drag this. So now that we have all the coding, it's good. I'm just gonna add my sprite tiles so it doesn't glitch. So then we're gonna need a switch costume to pick random to pick random 3, then in that a pick random. So this is what I did. So I have a pick random 3 to 4. Then inside the 4 I have a pick random 3 to 4 again. Then in the next one I have a 3 to 4 and then a 3 to 5 in there, like this. So this is how you code this terrain generator. And part 2 is going to be on the inventory and stuff like that. Bye.